BB and Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Y'all been wanting me to hoop, right? So I'm at the park. I came to the park to hoop. I'm here with my homie Zeke Black. He gonna be holding the camera, so y'all can talk. Don't worry about it. If y'all want me to know anything, tell Zeke Black, and then he'll probably comment on it or yell it out or let me know what it is. What's up, Sav? All right, so I'm switching the camera around. I'm getting on next game. I think next game is about to come up in a minute. See, they're talking to you. So this is Zeke Black with the camera. So when y'all want to talk, y'all talk to Zeke. He's right over here. I'm about to go over there, try to hoop it up.
Chilling, man. Chilling. Yeah, we in the basketball court. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Yeah, my phone died too, good brother. Working all day. I did a 7th floor walk down. Crazy, right? But you know, you gotta get this money in America. It's legal paper. And it's positive. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah, we in the building, man. Me and Jack Frost. We definitely in the building. Right. Yeah, we do those segments on the hip hop thing because a lot of people just don't be knowing, man. And you know, in the day and age of social media and fantasy dreams and what they put out there, people don't understand the business. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the more you learn about the business of hip hop, some of y'all can just do other things with your life. Because it's all fun and games and hype until they start telling you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I appreciate it. It's all fun and games until you get jerked. Like most people in the industry get jerked unless you're on top of your game. One of the most successful people in hip hop is like Master P. He was on top of his game. And it's probably to say he was an African American. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the most that was independent. Yeah, I be knowing. Yeah, definitely, I appreciate it, man. You know why? Because they're fans of somebody's Instagram and Twitter. So what they see is the chains and the tours and the guys talking loud. But they don't realize, right, that it's all a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Because some things are just common sense, right? So when you tell somebody common sense, it goes way over their head, right? Like we would have never thought that the whole Death Row situation would have went the way it went because they were so successful, right? Snoop Dogg, but he sold 5 million. Dr. Dre 4 million. Dog Pound 3 million. Those are just albums. We're not talking about the singles and video play and you know what I'm saying? Definitely, because that's what they put in hip hop though. They put the gang shit with hip hop. That's all in hip hop now. They do that because this is what's in the street now. You know what I'm saying? So these young guys, they follow this gang shit, this gang culture that's put out there, and they don't understand that even though they want to go because what they're doing is they're using us to market this music really to Middle America. But we're not the ones that's buying these records. Exactly, it's for the gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Because to see like YG, to see YG blood walk in front of a bunch of white people, does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? But they use us for the marketing. We killing each other. They promote that. They promote the gangbang. They promote that. And then what happens is it fills arenas. Negativity fills arenas. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we got to tell our youth. Like, listen, man, don't follow that culture. The culture, yo, you ain't never lied. The suburbs, they love this gang shit. I swear to God, you hear me? Because you know why? Because to them, that's being a rebel to their parents. Like back in the days. Before the gang shit was big in New York, white boys wrote graffiti. That was being a rebel to their parents. You know what I'm saying? And you had crews like MPC, you had crews like 156, you had crews like J1, his father, John Addison. Same guy that made Lean on Me. His son was a big graffiti artist. You know what I'm saying? So they love the negative aspect of our culture, but they don't understand that we're the ones going to jail. We're the ones with all this weird drug addiction, and we're the ones that suffer. You know what I'm saying? Because it's marketable. It's marketable Exactly. It's a marketable to somebody want to make millions. You know what I'm saying? They make billions off of this. Think about this, right? They pushed DMX at a time when the blood shit was big in the clubs. Am I right? Remember? DMX, Get At Me Dog, first two albums. Everybody, their mother swore DMX's blood. And they pushed that music, his culture. Until what happens? What happens is we kill each other. And when we kill each other, he goes 5, 10 platinum, and white America loves him, and they love that shit. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? These are the things that, you know, they love. You know what I'm saying? See, what they do is, right, they it's like any other corporate, it's like any other corporate company. They always go to the tables and go, we need to push this agenda. And ain't no front, they find gang members. They find them, sit them down in the office, they sit and they tell them, yo, this, that, and we got this deal for y'all, and this is what we're gonna give y'all. But y'all, we need you in this rap video. We need you to learn how to rap. You know what I mean? Like the East Siders, those is OG Crip niggas. That rap group. They turned that rap group into, they started going gold and platinum with Snoop. Then what happened? Snoop jerked the shit out of them. Duke went to jail for shooting at Snoop. All the same set. Now, I'm gonna tell you what's funny about this gang culture, right? Now, Snoop claims Rolling 20. But this Rolling 20 Crip set that he claims was originated by some Bloods, some Outlaw 20 Bloods that's they rolling also, you know what I'm saying? The Outlaw 20 Rolling 20s, that Blood set. The guy went to Long Beach and he started that Crip set. You see what I'm saying? But they don't tell you that. So then when we sit back and go, how come Suge got along with these Crip niggas so much? Yeah, because this Blood set that was originated was really, this Crip set that was originated, my bad, was started by a Blood, you hear me? So when Dad say slob this and slob that, you sound stupid because your funder was a Blood, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But see, people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? It's just gang culture. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gang culture. Yeah. You know what? Ice Cube, because that gang culture is big where they're from. It's a block thing. So basically, if you... Oh, yeah. My bad. You know what I'm saying? My bad. You know what I'm saying? My bad. If your boy Snoop, my man Jack Force out here, man. But you know, Snoop, they all grew up in that culture. It's a block thing. It's just like here. We see it every day in New York with the little young boys. They either YG, YB, Blood, Crip, something weird. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's our job to get them off the street, right? But when the music is celebrating their culture, what are we supposed to do? Am I right? If that the industry celebrates that these guys it's gang banging and nothing peaceful when the gang banging, then it goes all sour. And because you think about it, we don't really see the gang members kicking nothing positive. There's always some fuckboy shit. This, that, and that. And how to do lean and how to shoot the block up and how to be tough. And it's like, come on, bro. Why can't y'all sing something about Jesus and God sometime? You know what I'm saying? A message. At least have one song with a message. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what white America's pushing. White America, the industry is pushing this agenda for us to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? And then when we kill each other, it equals record sales. You know what I'm saying? It equals so many record sales. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's the new thing now. Like, that's the new thing now. The new thing now is this gangbang rap. Everybody's a gang member. Everybody got 5 guys supposed to some type of weird gang sign up in the rap video. It's stupid, man. It's negative. They don't understand that these young kids watch this. Cause you gotta keep in mind, a lot of us grew up in weird homes. So just imagine now, there's a lot of youth that's growing up in these weird homes, and they take it to this music like this is what the lifestyle's about. But that's not what life's about. You know what I'm saying? I hate when I say it, when I hear a young boy 14 years old murdered somebody that's 45 years old. That shit don't even add up. Or a young boy 16, he gets smoked by somebody 15. Because this is the culture that's being pushed from these labels. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, that's not reality. And it's crazy because most of these labels are ran by Europeans. Universal is ran by somebody in France. Sony's ran by some people in Japan. They don't care about us, you hear me? Epic is probably another European country. I believe BMG Jive is ran by some people that's in Germany. You know what I'm saying? So this is what they're pushing. This is the agenda that's being pushed. You know what I'm saying? And it works for their record sales. That's all they care about. They care about record sales, man. As long as they're making money, because these guys just want to be on TV and they want to. Because we never hear the fuckboy shit until they get jerked after the deal is done. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, good example. Black Rob went platinum on Bad Boy when CDs still cost $25. That means that Bad Boy off of Black Rob probably made $25 million, right? After it's all said and done of that album, the single definitely went platinum when singles were still $10. We talk about people probably bought singles and tapes. You know what I'm saying? When tapes were still like $10, $15. So they probably made close to $50 million off of Black Rob. There's no way that man's sitting around in his house looking crazy. You see what I'm saying? And he wasn't even talking that gangster shit all day. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked how the game goes, man. Because some people be so excited about signing a record deal that they say, fuck it, I'll take anything. And they don't know. And these lawyers work with these labels, so they get, like, you can't sign a record deal and the lawyer that works for you actually works for the label. They're not in your best interest. And most people don't know how to read or take the time to read the small print that goes, yeah, and you go this or it's that, and that, and you get jerked. So what happens is, unless you're a smart guy, understand hip-hop contracts, come with your own lawyer. Why you got to go with the label's lawyer? I'm going to give you a $10,000 advance, don't worry about you, be all right. Then they MC jerk you. And then what happens is, just like what happened with, you see what happened with 50 Cent with the Rick Ross situation. Rick Ross went to sue him, and he sued him, and 50 Cent lost because why? He does not own the track in the club. Now, for a guy that talk all that shit about this, that, and the third, you don't even own your fucking music, my nigga. But it makes sense. M gave him $1 million. So anything you do or G Unit, or anything you did under my umbrella, I own. So that means that white guy will always get paid off in the club. Those is big hits that 50 Cent made that was commercial hits that you might hear in movies and jingles. For a guy that called that disrespects everybody else, my nigga, but you got MC jerked, you know what I'm saying? But he don't go after the people that MC jerked them because that's the label, you know what I'm saying? They gave him a chance, they gave him opportunity, they gave him money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's really like how that shit could rock out, you know what I'm saying? I told you a lot of times, man, a lot of times, a lot of people, they don't take the time to really learn the industry. What they see is 50 Cent, he's a prime example. He's gotten rich off of everything else that he does after hip hop, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, he got hell yeah, there's no honor among thieves. That's, you know, it's crazy, right? It's because you have to know. That's what I tell people, man. Whatever you do, you have to know. Some people don't do their history. They don't take the time out. Okay, you want to get into music, learn the business aspect of it. So you do make a hot single or something that's gonna go viral. At least you know what type of deal you're gonna sign. So you gotta pick his defense up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times these guys don't they don't do that, man. They don't do it, and then they all sit about how they got jerked. You know what I'm saying? Yo, how does this guy own my music? Because he didn't take the time out to learn the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they promote the gang culture crazy. That's what they do. They promote gang culture. Gang culture is a lucrative business. It's very lucrative. Gang culture is a multi-billion-dollar industry at this point. But now, since Becca sales ain't up, the gang culture is viral now. It's the Instagrams, it's the YouTubes, it's the Twitter, it's anything that's viral. So what happens is they sit in the room and go, we're gonna push this gang agenda to either you die or somebody die or catch 100 years. You know what I'm saying? For the last 10 years, all you hear is them promoting drug use. You're right, that's a fact. That's a fact. They make lean sound like the thing to do right now. Sip on some lean, you a winner. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? But our babies is sipping this lean, and our babies when they get high and they got no money to get high, they resort to robbery. You know what I'm saying? They resort to doing something stupid that's gonna get them killed 4 months later. You know what I'm saying? So we have to take more and more of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Of the youth, of what part we play into these weird agendas. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do, man. They time. Yeah, that's a fact. That's 50 Cent come from. Yeah, he playing ball, brother. That's because 50 Cent. Exactly, that's exactly what lean is. Imagine. These niggas will get lean just like a gun faster than anything else. And it's weird because it's like, where the fuck they get this shit from? But they be having, these young boys be fuck with that lean, and that lean be having them, you know, it's in the morning, wait, on go. Fuck me, I need to get intoxicated, I need to get high. They chase that bag, you know what I'm saying? It's like chasing that bag. They might as well sip a bag of dope. But this is the culture that the industry is pushing, you know what I'm saying? This is a record that got the shorts on, the fatigue shorts. But these are the records that Frontmaster Flex screams on the radio, this is hot. It's crazy, right? The same mumble rap that he disrespects is the same music that he promotes. This is hot. Mind you, his kids ain't sipping on that lean probably. They ain't getting high, so he don't see the effects of how it's affecting our kids and our youth and the community as a whole. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know one thing in my generation, we wasn't trying to pop pills. Doing the mescaline was too much. All that shit was white drugs, mescalines, and yes, he has become a super clown because he want to be relevant. He want to DJ parties, so he'll play all that drug addict music. You know what I'm saying? That's how he get these dates. When he promotes a funny face nigga that's talking about nothing but getting high all day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's that South culture, yes. That was a South thing. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely a South thing. That lean. So, you know what I'm saying? When you promote this culture, what happens, man? It became mainstream. That's a fact. And it's weird because as they promote this lean, they promote it like it's smoking weed. Is that the new weed now? Lean? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like somebody making a record in the 80s talking about how good it was smoking crack or sniffing cocaine. So it goes to show, now I'm good money, man. I'm chilling, man. I was busting my ass all day working, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just busting my ass working, man. You know what I'm saying? I own co-own a moving company called Moving Muscle Movers in New York City. I try to hire, try to keep some kids off the streets. I try to do something as in black empowerment, you know what I'm saying? And You know, it's coming along. You know what I'm saying? You know, like any other small business, but we ain't really take no losses. We ain't get sued yet. But you know, it just comes along, man. You know what I'm saying? I come from a long trail of old schoolness. I was outside in '78. I seen a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of things because for some reason my mom was young when she had me. You know what I'm saying? So in her era, sniffing cocaine and doing drugs, that was the thing. I was born in 1973. Sniffing cocaine, that was the end thing. So my house was like the spot. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yeah, I never did lean, never did none of that stuff, man. Um, and that was, you know, the era I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was always outside. That's why when I tell you things, I'm telling you from experience, from watching shit. You know what I'm saying? I was outside because my house was like the club. When they couldn't afford the disco clubs, everybody go to my house to get coked up. My mom's was young, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We had two spots in my building. My spot, my house was the coke hangout spot, and upstairs was the dope fiends hung out. Because back in them days, we had something called shooting galleries. You know what I'm saying? So I got to witness it as a kid. So me being outside back in the days wasn't because just because I wanted to be outside all day. It was because I didn't want to be around the fuckery and foolery. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see? Yeah, still, yeah, exactly. Exactly, shooting galleries, man. So, I got to witness things. I got to witness seeing the streets change. I got to witness as hip-hop was progressing, what played a part to that, because it was a change. It was a change in the culture in the street. Nobody wanted to wear three-piece suits all day. The average hustler wanted to wear sneakers. They wanted to wear Nikes. They wanted to wear Pumas. They wanted to wear Adidas, Shelters. They wanted to wear Lees, AJ Lessons. Things was changing. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to walk with a Diddy Bop. It was cool to have a BBD. It was cool to have gazelles on, a sheepskin. That was the culture. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, drugs ain't fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen drugs ruin families. I seen how smoking crack at one point in time was a recreational thing. And people did that, sat around the tables all day. But when Ronald Reagan came into play and started taking jobs away, that's when we got to see the destruction of crack. Because people couldn't afford the drug no more. So now that's where all the mayhem came from. There's no jobs. So now what happens is you got to sell everything in your house to get high. That's exactly what happened in that generation. But within that generation was hip-hop was being highly promoted. You know what I'm saying? It was being pushed. It was being pushed heavy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had the African Bambaataa. We had that crack is whack. But you gotta think about it. 1979, crack was the in thing because cocaine was, as they call the white man high, but actually cocaine was that was the club scene. And when people couldn't afford the club, they brought that party home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It just happened. Once people start losing jobs, it was over. Exactly, Bambaataa's the worst, but so that was the culture. That was the culture being pushed because when they started pushing this hip hop thing, it was an uptown ghetto thing. It was uptown thing. It wasn't a downtown thing yet. Even though the downtown, that generation, it was like that hard rock, hard punk. It was that the beginning of that heavy metal movement. Not heavy metal was here, but it was a new, like it was this new movements that was going on, and hip hop fell right in play with that. You know what I'm saying? With that electronic music, because what was big in the hood back in the days was freestyle music, house music, and there you go, Jack Force right there. Freestyle music, house music, and the beginning of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was a different generation. It was a different time. It was. Yeah. House music, that was that shit. I grew up on all that, man. I grew up in San Juan, so when I grew up in San Juan, that's a lot of that music was being played. We had DJs like Double R and G-Bo the Pro. We had DJ Demo. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, Mark Anthony was just getting in the industry. He was from 100th Street. He's from Metro North. TKA, I grew up around, you know what I'm saying? So when I went to a party, that's what they played all day. House music, freestyle, and a little bit of hip hop. Hip hop wasn't that big. Only time you got real hip hop all fucking days, we came uptown to Bronx River, or you came to like the rooftop black clubs. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time, different era. Then we had Bambaataa. But Bambaataa, I'm just telling you from my experience, I'm watching Channel 7, and he's talking about this new movement. And the new movement was called hip hop. And that's we had the fatigue shorts on right there. With the do-rag on. But he had the fatigue, he gotta keep calling me, yo Zeke, I keep putting it down. But he keep calling me, yo Zeke, put it up. But he promoted this movement, and when he promoted the movement, he was saying this is the way to keep the kids out of trouble and breakdancing and get our minds off of everyday struggle. Because in my generation, a lot of us grew up in houses where sniffing cocaine, with drug abuse. There was a lot of drug abuse and less employment. So, yeah, that's that shit, that house music shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I house shoot. Girl, I house shoot. Get in my hut now. You know what I'm saying? That was a joint, man. You got a lot of girls, I ain't gonna front. That's before it got all weird. After Madonna started voguing, it got crazy. Madonna sort of fucked the whole movement up once she started voguing and all this other weird shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that was part of hip hop. When you went to the Latin Quarters or any club downtown, that's exactly what you heard all day, house music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was yeah, exactly. That Vogue, once she started voguing, they took it from us. They made that a downtown thing, you know what I'm saying? But all that was an uptown thing. You know what I'm saying? And they do that, you know what I'm saying? Even with the hip hop thing, I told you, it's the same thing with the hip hop thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dudes was voguing, man. I told you the game was over after that, man. They made it not fun no more. But so you go to a joint, man. You go to a joint. Little Louis Vega was doing his thing on the 1 and 2s. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he played like 2 hip hop songs. But he used to play I'm Sorry and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the game changed, man. The game changed. When the game changed, the rules changed. When the rules changed, the money changed. Hell yeah. We went to one of this joint. Yeah, I went to Norman Thomas High School, so for some weird reason, he would always do my school like parties. So it was popping. We had the Louis, you know what I'm saying? We had Louis Vega joints. Yeah, a lot of cats don't know that was all that played the hip hop. The only joints he played was like 4 hip hop songs. You know what I'm saying? He played Get the Job Done, I Work. Polly, It's a Demo. For some reason, Coogee Rap's song It's a Demo was a club banger back in the days. I don't know why, but when you went to a party, for some reason all the DJs played It's a Demo. It was a dancing song, I guess. They played, Soul Sonic Force. That was basically like for the break dancers. Soul, Sonic, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop. I mean, this is before it was a multi-million-dollar industry. This is before, guys was happy to sell 100 records out the backseat of their car. Then we had Curtis Blow, and you know what I'm saying? It was a different culture, but they started to see after. You know what I'm saying? It's they knew where it was where hip hop was going. You know what I'm saying? They seen definitely that the streets was changing, the clubs was changing. Now they had to let us in. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't letting the hip hop cats in the club. They was like, fuck this hip hop shit. That shit was a different world. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't jacking our movement at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They definitely wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because when disco started dying down, that was next, up the bat, house music, you know what I'm saying? That's what they played on the radio half the fucking day. House music, some R&B, and freestyle. Tony Humphries on a fucking Saturday, he had like 3 hours on Kiss FM, you know what I'm saying? That was it. That was the in thing. House and club music. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't put in the category until they started voguing. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when we said, well, wait a minute. This is not cool no more. But yeah, this is all hip hop, man. It's the beginning ever of hip hop. A lot of people don't give Sal Albert, what is his name? Albert T, the guy that owned the Fever, enough credit, but he's probably one of the original club funders of hip hop. Like they at the Fever, they was playing hip hop songs. Love Bug, Starsky, they was performing hip hop. Other than Harlem World, you know what I'm saying? That was the era. That was the era of hip hop and cocaine. See, that was the difference. That was the era of hip hop and cocaine usage. Most of these early rappers was stick-up kids and coke addicts, you know what I'm saying? That was the era for that. You know what I'm saying? You also had Mr. Magic and Marley Marl, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Magic and Marley Marl, those are the first DJs that ever played hip-hop on a radio station ever, a WHBI. They was buying slot time, they was the first ones on the air, you hear me? Sir Juice. They helped get the industries to respect hip-hop from the radio. See that there's a listening base. Labels didn't want to fuck with it, even if it was on BLS. Labels didn't want to fuck with them. That they had Chuck Chill Out and Red Alert and DJ Jazzy J over on Kiss FM, you know what I'm saying? But they wasn't trying to really push hip-hop. So, in the mix of this, the whole, it took them, I ain't gonna front, they helped get hip-hop they helped convince the labels. Because they started playing, they got to see that these guys had listeners on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Marley Marl, the Mr. Magic show, you know what I'm saying? And it worked, man. It all worked, the things that we created. And now, they've for what they didn't want us to do was promote violence and drug use and all this other shit. Now 2018, that's all you hear on the radio, violence and drug use. And let me be dumb, and I don't want to be retarded. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop in general. I'm telling you, I came from that era, man. I was at the breakdancing battles. I was outside. I was at block parties when they really was playing still disco music, where Heartbeat was still a fan favorite. And Michael Jackson. The first time I seen that, this is just a fact. The first time I ever seen somebody do the spin had to be 1980. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And when he did the spin in my living room, actually my kitchen, he did the spin to Michael Jackson, I Wanna Rock With You. He said, yo, this is the new dance that's going on. And he did the backspin in my living room. I'm like, what the fuck out of here? You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Dudes is breakdancing to I Wanna Thank You, Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? At a park jam. Dudes, but a lot of dudes is breakdancing to freestyle music. Seriously speaking, no lie. The Weber. That was a big dance back. I never hear about that anymore. The Weber. You know what I'm saying? That was, this was 1980. I seen somebody do the backspin in my, I said, oh shit, that was big. It was big to have a BBD shirt with some Lees and a pair of Pumas with some fat laces. With your sneakers clacking all day. British Nikes, British Walkers, Wallabies. I'm just giving y'all some I don't want to be all over the place. I'm just giving y'all hip hop so y'all understand where I'm coming from with this hip hop shit, because I've been around it for so long. I know a couple of good DJs. I've been outside. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Magic. I would say Mr. Magic and DJ Marley Marl helped push the culture to radio. Then Red Alert and them, they also push. I salute them. They played their part when Kiss had them up there, but those are the two that really they actually convinced corporate America to take a chance in hip hop. Other than them, but before them, you had documentaries, Wild Style and Style Wars, something like that. And they were just showing the culture of hip hop. Thank you, shout out to Fab Five Freddy for pushing that culture. Fab Five Freddy was one of the first guys to really bring that culture of hip hop downtown. because they didn't know what it was. It was a rebel thing. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, our Source magazine, our Right On magazine, our Word Up magazine was the Village Voice. Because they had a columnist that used to write good reports about hip-hop, about breakdancing, this graffiti thing. And it wasn't because New York City, they had a thing with the graffiti writers. You know what I'm saying? And they used to, you know what I'm saying? So he softened people up that was this that wasn't from the hood about hip hop. Like, nah, these are guys, good kids. They can, that's why he did the wild style to get it out there. And he did and Blondie did that song. A lot of people don't know the first rap group to ever, the first female rapper to ever perform on national TV was the Funky Four Plus One. You know what I'm saying? Chirac. I believe that was the first group to ever perform on national TV. You know what I'm saying? They Blondie brought them out on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, that's about graffiti too, man. Key PT from East Harlem, 131 crew. If you're from East Harlem, I'm from Lexington Projects, Washington Projects. I survived with a crew from East Harlem. I wasn't the nicest nigga, but niggas in my crew was nice. Like Spoke, Kilo, they was on it, and like 30 other cats. You know what I'm saying? So I believe I grew up in this culture. I grew exactly in this culture. I could tell you, I grew up, when I was growing up in East Harlem, there was a lot of Italians. Hector Camacho was the man, may he rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? But when I grew up on 114, 115, yeah, I never hit the trains either. But I just hit the, you know what I'm saying? I never, I was a gate rider in the hallway rider, and sometimes put stickers up. You know what I'm saying? But one thing, I met mad writers. Because like I said, whatever you get into, you want to learn the culture. So I had to learn the culture. So I met a lot of writers learning the culture. You know what I'm saying? That other segment, Doug, I talk about hip hop and graffiti. Because graffiti just wasn't a black and Puerto Rican thing. There's a lot of white boys writing graffiti, a lot of Russian, a lot of Chinese, a lot of Spanish, Chino Bow. You know what I'm saying? We got Chino BYI, we got Smith Sane, we got Cap One, MPC from Mars Park. The Mars Park crew was definitely famous. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a black and Spanish thing. It was a cultural thing. That was the first. I'll be honest with you. That was the first multicultural part of hip hop was graffiti writing. Some of the most famous graffiti writers are white. You know what I'm saying? On some G shit in New York City. RD, JA1. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most famous ones, John 156. You understand what I'm saying? Ghost, RIS. You got Cope KD. I think he's Puerto Rican and white, but I definitely know he's definitely Puerto Rican. You got, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of white famous graffiti writers that was outside of 82, 81, 1980, 1977. You know what I'm saying? That's hip hop. That's the culture of hip hop. That's the culture that white Americans seen every day because of the trains. Wasn't because of the music, because the music didn't really get leaked out to the world until WHBI and these documentaries like Wild Style. By the time they made Beat Street and Breaking, hip hop was a culture already. It was out there. People knew what it was. Definitely respect, thanks, good brother. Yeah, you be safe too, though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Hip hop's a great thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It really was meant for some good, for good. And this is what guys that has upcoming artists, they should teach the younger artists how far where hip hop came from and how far it has come. Hip hop started on a park bench, probably. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Because all the elements wasn't together. B-boying wasn't. If you was a B-boy, you wasn't trying to write graffiti all fucking day. But then some B-boys started writing graffiti. That's what happened. So if you dress fresh all day, you ain't trying to spit on your head and back all day. But what happened? You started. You stay fresh and you start breakdancing. And you start DJ. It was DJ before the rapper. I don't care what nobody say. It was the DJ before the rapper. When I went to a house party in 1979, 1980, it was all about the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Then MCing started becoming big. Then when Sugar Hill Gang had that song out, a lot of guys just really wanted to rap because that was like one of the first big commercial hits of hip hop. Was that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell you, love the game, love the culture. Yeah, Turbo and Olsen. Yo, believe it or not, that movie made over $50 million. That's big. Culture of hip hop, over $50 million. You know what I'm saying? And then in Beach Street, we had Rock City Crew versus New York City Breakers. You know what I'm saying? Bang in the front, the Rock City Crew, they moved that big, I salute it up, because they moved breakdancing culture to a worldwide thing. Those guys was going on tours in these countries, and they was doing a thing. Rock City Crew. Gotta salute Crazy Legs and all of them. They took breakdance culture to a whole other world. You hear me? And it's weird because now in hip hop you never see the elements mixed no more. Now you know what I'm saying? And I think if they start mixing the elements again, it'll be fun again and will be less violent. You know what I'm saying? It'd be less killer talk. It'd be less drug usage because it'd be right back to the essence. Just good rhyming. Spit a good rhyme. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is hip hop's a major thing. Exactly, man. We gotta love the culture. This is what I'm saying. Because a lot of times now we're forced with this hip hop shit all day. You can't go on Instagram without seeing a whole bunch of hip hop shit on your timeline. You can't go on Facebook without seeing a whole bunch of shit on your timeline. It's crazy, man. So they push this shit in our face all day. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up because they're pushing the negative aspects of hip hop. They never push nothing that's positive. You know what I'm saying? I think we just have to take charge, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you let white America touch it, it was a wrap. Seriously, it was a wrap, man. Once we allowed them to touch it, I knew it was over because they don't like. All right, KRS-One's first album was a street album. His second album had a message to it. You see what I'm saying? They don't want that hip hop. They don't want the PEs. They don't want the message. They don't want something that's awake. Even Rakim albums had like 2-3 good messages in them. That was the culture of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That was a major culture of hip hop. Big Daddy Kane. Yeah, DJ Skylar Rock, rest in peace, yes. You know what I'm saying? KRS-One's second album is a classic. A lot of people began to pick up books. So when you got a good album, when you pick a book, I'm like, wait, what he just saying about this? You know what I'm saying? He was trying to educate us on black culture because, and please, it's nothing personal, right? Latinos, they take pride on their culture because they know their culture. A lot of us, we don't know our culture because we've been mixed around and mixed up and thrown all over the place. So the more culture we have, I think the more love we have with each other and we understand our black culture. And what I mean by that is a good example. My daughter lives upstate New York. She never knew that she was part West Indian until I told her. So then, oh shit, she understands her culture. So what happens? She studied her culture. So she knows that, wait a minute, I'm part Indian. You know what I'm saying? We gotta teach our kids our culture. When we teach our kids our culture, I believe we'll stick together just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? We'll see things a little more different. Because us not understanding culture, I believe, is why we do a lot of things that we do. Crime is a worldwide thing, but it's crazy when we look at the next black man and feel we have to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. And the only culture that we seem to get along with, it sounds retarded, is gang culture. We can't find unity in nothing else positive but gang culture because that's the only culture that we understand. That we see that's in our face. So from the gang culture and understand our actual culture, we'd be surprised how some of us got so much in common. You know what I'm saying? Just ask your elders, man. Just ask your elders, ask people. You know what I'm saying? Because hip-hop is, think about this, hip-hop has gone so viral that this is the talk that everybody talk all day. Us, blacks, whites, everybody. Only thing with Whitey is Whitey want to know how the hell they can benefit off this, right? Think about this. The last 30 days, the hottest rappers in hip hop are white. Lil Punch, Eminem, MGK. You telling me that the best rappers in the game that spit in bars is a bunch of white boys? Not saying about black and white, but that's what they promoting. So us black rappers, we talking, they're just rapping. They're just making rap songs. They're dissing each other, but they just rapping. They're using bars. Us, they try to do it like all we do is promote gang violence and drug use. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? And every other 5 minutes, someone telling somebody to suck a dick on your internet, on their social media. So this a lot of shit got to a lot of stuff got to stop. You know, we have to pray God. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta believe that there's a way out of this. You know what I'm saying? We have to get away from this culture that we have adopted. You feel me? This culture that has been adopted, you definitely have to get out of it. Huh? You definitely have to get away from this culture that we have adopted. This culture does nothing for us, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's why I tell people, just do the history, do the knowledge, understand. Whatever you do in life, learn everything about it before you get in it. So then you know what not to do. A lot of times, a lot of guys get hyped when they in the room, you know what I'm saying? They get jerked. Like I tell you, how can I make your company over $25 million and I'm sitting there fucked up somewhere? And they'll say, nah, because that's the deal you signed. But how you gonna have me sign for 13 cents on a fucking record that you're selling for an album that you're selling for at least $25? Because 90% of my album that's getting done is a budget you gave me. Nothing that I'm fully physically touching. So you're telling me y'all gotta recoup off of some money that y'all gave me that I'm not physically even fucking touching. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Oh, that's for that producer. That was for the studio time. That was for the limo. That was for the promo run. That was for this. No money that I'm touching. So you got me recouping some money that I didn't even touch. If you telling me that's not sharecropping that is best. That's the best. That's corporate sharecropping. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna owe me for something that I didn't even physically give you. So you would get $25 off this album. We have to pay him, and your lawyer that helped jerk the shit out of you. And him. So you're only left with 13 cents. But out your 13 cents, we want to take boom, because we did give you 12,000 in your advance. So we need to recoup that. You know what I'm saying? So now you sell 5 million records, and after they chop up your money from your lawyer, your manager, your real manager, and this person and that person, you might only get 100,000 after taxes. You get what? So you understand what I'm saying? There's a time. So there's a time where you have to educate yourself where you don't get MC jerked. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays it's all credit. Okay, this is what I do. The labels is funny, right? They'll probably tell you, yeah, go get this producer. We'll send some money over. We got the check, right? So out your money, they take, you know what I'm saying? They'll use your money to go pay somebody, and then they want to fucking recruit. I see you, brother. I see you. You know what I'm saying? I had a long day at work. You know, I got the gray hairs and all this. I'm getting older around here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's mainly what it is. It's mainly I gotta get this shit cut. I look like an old man. I've been busting my ass the last week. But damn, of course I do. But that's the main thing. The main thing is a lot of times we don't know. You gotta learn everything you need to learn so you don't look stupid when it's time to do your negotiation, when it's time to talk business, when it's time to get things done. But a lot of times, a lot of guys, they don't get things done because the shit that they, you know what I'm saying, they don't take the time to learn, to study this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, even DMX said it. He made more money off the movies he made than hip hop, mind you. In 1 year, he sold like, what, 10 million records? 15 million records? That's when records was $25 an album. You know what I'm saying? Put that. You know what I'm saying? But that's when records was $25 an hour, an album. Come on, man. So you'll make them close to $1 billion, and they want to send you a check for $500,000. Out the $500,000, you still gotta take 70% of that. Come on, man. Yo, don't worry about it, get your money off the soil money. So why should I have to work? Why should I have to work to get the money I deserve when I just made your niggas $200 million? 50 Cent went diamond. That's at least over $200 million. So for $1 million, I understand why he mad. But $1 million you gave me, y'all made $200 million, and I really didn't have to get a check because y'all gave me $1 million, and I have to sell some type of rights to you niggas. And that's because we don't really believe, you know, you want the $1 million. I bet I need $1 million, man. You're gonna take care of me. I'm gonna get show money. So now you gotta work to get paid now? When you already put the work in to make them a whole lot of money. So it's good to go independent. Fuck it. I'd rather go independent than anything else. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart, man. A lot of times a lot of dudes ain't smart. They ain't smart enough.
I'm just gonna switch the camera back around.
Yeah, a lot of times a lot of dudes ain't smart enough. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be independent, man. A lot of guys are scared of that. They're scared that they feel they need these labels. The labels got certain links. See, what the labels do is they play we got the radio, we got the European, we could do more. It's a bigger platform. But a lot of times they jerk the shit out of you, and then what happens? There's no way you can make somebody close to $1 billion and you broke. Yo, you know what's so funny? How many rappers went to jail for tax evasion? That's crazy. Not DM. Fat Joe went for tax evasion. I think Ja Rule went to the feds for tax evasion. Lauryn Hill went for tax evasion. And Lauryn Hill had she went 5 platinum. Because what happens is, they make you work for your money, so a lot of times you take your money like, fuck that, I'm not filing shit on my taxes. I'm barely surviving. Because most of the time they buy their mansion off their advance money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they love this, man. I'm gonna tell you who really carve at the music industry. The Jewish. They carve at the industry. They because they always act like they with us. Remember, Jews march with us. They do all the marching and they out there ready to go to jail and all lives matter and all this other. They do that to manipulate us. So then when we do business with them, we believe that, yo, they're not trying to get over because they understand us. They understand us. They jerk the shit out of us. Think about this. All the major companies are ran by Jews. Or a major label department is ran by a Jew. That's business, man. You know what I'm saying? They've done this for years. They pay the middleman and MC jerking us. You know what I'm saying? And we always fall into they fucked up trap. Is it cool? Yeah. That shit ain't cool. But this is why I said we have to educate ourselves. So then by the time we get to them, want to negotiate that, and I got my own lawyer. Remember, a lot of us don't have lawyers in our family. A lot of us don't have doctors in our family. So we don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't have all that. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. A guy want to sign you, and the same label goes, we got an entertainment lawyer for you. So the entertainment lawyer works for them. He's in the best interest of them. So what the lawyer does is he has you sign off on something crazy, and then when the smoke fucking clears, what happens? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When the smoke clears, they MC, you know what I'm saying? They the MC jerk you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they're not. It's not. I'm not saying not a group, but these are the people that's in position that sign you. These are the people that we do business with. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Jimmy Levine, Clive Davis. These are people that we do business with. That's the industry. BMI. That's the industry. These are our middlemen. That's just a fact. That's a fact. And their job is to whip with corporate America. I'm not even talking about Leon Cohen. Leon Cohen his position is to get money and make. Our job is to make as much money as we can make because they control these industries. That's just a natural fact. Hasn't to do with nothing bad. That's business. That's what we need to do. That we need to start controlling these industries. 90% of these industries, these media industries, are controlled by Jews. It's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And it's not bad. They do business. They got lawyers. They got landlords. They got everybody in place for them to win successfully. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you get MC jerked, that's because they're not really MC jerking you. They line all their ducks in place. Their job is to make money. That's all they do all day. They make money. Who you think invests in a lot of this? You know what I'm saying? I wish it was us. I wish it was black people jerking black people, but that's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? Puff don't jerk them. Puff just learned from being. He learned from them how to do this. He learned from Russell. How you think Russell learned business? Sitting in the room, and not just Leo, but other people that ran businesses. All the major labels is run by a lot of Jews. A lot of these PRs is Jews. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people, you don't understand that portion. You don't understand that part of the business. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than Leon Cohen. See, Leon Cohen is in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? But it's bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? These guys that control these labels, exactly. Now who you think taught Russell how to jerk niggas? Not niggas, but who you think taught Russell? It's a corporate thing, corporate greed. Okay, you got artists out of that, we're gonna sign you. You know what I'm saying? And when we sign you, we're gonna do this and that and that. And your job is to play our game. And Russell, that's all Russell plays into. And that's how he makes his money. Because when he went on these tours, just like everybody else, they go on these tours and these movie sets, these are the people that control shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that control this. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, that's why I said know the business. A lot of people don't know the middleman be this guy. The middleman be this guy. The middleman be this guy. But see, one thing about them, they stay quiet. You never know who jerked you until it's time to be. That's why it's always find out who's really in charge. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they just don't be knowing. I don't play basketball yet. All right. You know what I'm saying? Are you out? All right.
Thanks, Smoke.
Yeah, I charge the jack anyway.
All right. Nah. I'm just looking to see who's in it. I like seeing who shows up. You feel me? What's up? How everybody doing, y'all?
Yeah, because you be bugging. Yo, love, bro. What?
Don't worry, I'm not filming. Yeah, good. I got it angled at me.
Nah, I don't care. Let me see your camera.
I don't know how Trey shit is going in, bro.
Oh, you got a little.
Just shoot mad high towards the rim.
Go.
That's only 10. That's not much.
Push that shit right to the rim. Yeah,
That's only 10 people in there. It's not that much. Yo, check y'all later, man. You say y'all listening to a history lesson? Yeah, Zeke know what the fuck he talking about.
See, your publicist is always somebody named Cohen or something. You know what I'm saying? Those be the publicists. These the label. Think about this. I want to ask you a question, sir. I want to ask you a question. DMX sold like 10 million records in 1 year. Remember that? First came out. Back
Yeah.
out.
Nah. DMX was killing it.
He was killing it, right? So we could say he made Universal Records close to $200 million.
Facts.
How the fuck they passed him a check for $500,000?
That's crazy.
And then out the $500,000, took 70% of that because the budget and lawyers and
Facts.
management. That's why he didn't want to make music no more. Remember when DMX said, "I made more money doing those movies than this rap shit."
Yeah, that's facts. DMX did go straight to the fucking movies.
That's
facts.
And that's why he didn't want to do hip hop no more. Remember when he was like, "Fuck my face." He kept doing. He made more records, but you see, he lost his energy for hip hop. You can tell from he got jerked.
Nah, that's facts.
He got jerked. Y'all jerked the shit out of him. Because now I'm making 200 million, but the only money that I can make if I go on tour, that shit popping at best. How can you tell me I owe you money?
See,
You know what I'm saying?
this is what I keep trying to tell people. Y'all think these rappers is paid. Y'all think these rappers own all of those chains. Y'all think these rappers own those cars, that house. Yo, go listen to the DOC interview, y'all. Go listen to the DOC. What's up, Alejandro? Go listen to the DOC Vlad interview. The nigga DOC said he didn't own nothing. He said Dre paid for everything. He said Dre paid for everything. He didn't own nothing. Oh, Alejandro, sorry about that. There's Alejandro that's in here also. I just glanced at it. But he said, he said he didn't own nothing. He said Dre paid for everything. He said when Dre moved, he moved.
He went platinum. That's the funny thing about it. He went platinum when records was like, when he still had vinyl.
And not just that, he has writing credits on a lot of shit. So he should just have his own money as in general.
Yeah.
He has writing credits all over the place. That's why you see these rappers, after their careers is over, them niggas don't have nothing. They have zero, they have zilch, because they never owned nothing in the first place. So after they're not touring anymore, they're not making no money.
No money.
I've been telling people that forever. I'm not gonna say nobody listens to me, but I've been saying that forever, and I always got douchebags that come in here and try to tell me different. I don't know what I'm talking about. This person's rich. Yeah, well, there are a couple of rappers that are rich. There are a couple of rappers that control their money right.
No, because they did other
But
things.
yeah, they did other things also.
That's why they got rich. They didn't get rich because hip hop.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Nas, they never said he was rich off of hip hop.
No.
He got rich off of his investments and everything else he did.
people forget. Nas had problems with the fucking IRS. Because y'all gotta understand, when they do these tours, right? They go do these tours. And then they don't pay the money to the IRS that they get paid for doing these shows. They owe the IRS.
Lauren Hill went to tax evasion.
And that's actually why Ja Rule got locked up too. And what happens is this. The IRS, they don't come get you after 1 year. Them niggas wait until it's too much for you to be able to pay back. That's what the IRS do. The IRS wait until it's too much for you to be able to pay back. And then when you can't pay them niggas back, they come wanting their money.
Think about this, right? Okay, think about how you, okay, think about it. You don't have a lawyer, you're trying to get on the rapper. You don't have a lawyer on deck. So what happens when they sit you in the office, the label gets you a lawyer, which is like the criminal justice system. We're gonna get you this public defender, but the public defender works for us. You know
Facts. A lot of people don't even know that.
So the job, his job is to get a conviction.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You hear me? His job is really not to work for you. Now you may find a public defender that might go all out for you, but
no. It's not even that his job is to get a conviction as much as it is to close the case.
Close the case.
It's to close the case.
Exactly.
It's not to get a conviction, it's to close the case. It's just the easiest thing for him to do is get you to plead out.
Plead out. Because his job is not his greater interest is to the DA office.
Exactly.
Eventually that's where he wants to go.
Exactly.
He wants to be a prosecutor. So I gotta make good with the DA office. The same thing with his labels. You see in the office, they get you a lawyer. You think that lawyer's job is to make sure you get all the points in the world? That lawyer's to tell you, listen, we're gonna give you 10,000. We got a budget for $1 million. Now listen, you know why you owe $1 million. But that's studio time production. We're gonna make your album. This is for the video. You're gonna go to the moon.
Yeah, so that's what they do.
So now when you go to the moon, this $1 million that you owe is in your 13 cents.
Facts. Put it like this. This is the best way that I could put it. They cook the books. Period. This is the best way I could put it. Yo, remember when the White House had that White House, or was it like the Senate or some shit like that? They had that $3,500. Don't turn. They had that $3,500 toilets. Remember when they was doing that shit? When they was having like $3,500, $85,000 toilets, $35,000 toilets.
That's still my actually gonna stop that because I my phone and shit like that.
I can come to my crib, right? I'll plug it up and we wait outside. That's the best I could do. All right, so I say, so check this out. So like I was just trying to explain, this is what they do, right? You have fucking, they buy a company. Now, if they buy the company, let's say the company is worth $1 billion, but they go buy the company for like $500 million. That means that they've just lowered their investment.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now their company is worth $500 million when it was worth $1 billion. You understand what I'm saying? So one of the ways that they boost up an artist is by making an artist look like they're worth more than they actually are. So what's one of the first things they go do? They go put a chain on an artist. Go get him a gold chain, a diamond chain. What's another thing that they go do? Go get him a fly ass car. What? You gonna plug it in there? Go. Nah, I'm good. You understand what I'm saying? What's up, Billy? You understand what I'm saying? That's what they do. They gotta increase the value of their artists. And by how do they increase the value of their artists? By investing in their artists, not by giving the artists fucking money. You understand what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these artists, people think that they're paid. These niggas really ain't paid. They really not. That car that they driving, that ain't their car. That chain that you see them rocking, that ain't their chain. Them fucking clothes that they have, 9 times out of 10, somebody gave them those clothes so they could rock it and push their brand. Especially when it comes to the females. Yeah, the label owns everything. That's why I be looking at niggas like, if y'all think 6ix9ine owns all of that shit that you see him flossing with, why does the nigga still live in the hood? You trying to tell me this guy's $700,000 chain and he can't go get a $500,000 house somewhere out of the hood? That's what you trying to tell me? This nigga has a $700,000 chain, but he can't go get $1 million house. Please tell me what kind of sense that makes. Somebody, explain to me how that makes any sense. No, actually, Pac absolutely was done like that. Pac ain't have nothing. Pac ain't have shit. Pac died damn year broke.
Yep, he wasn't getting no money off of that.
Yeah.
He was on his publishing. But Suge to bail him out of jail when Suge got him that bailout, when he was on Rikers Island, his little bail, he went to Cali, and that's when he made that deal with the devil. When you get me out of jail, here's my rights. When I come home from jail, this is what I'm gonna do, and that's how that worked with the death row situation. It had nothing to do with him jerking when he came. He jerked him before he came home.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
That's because he had to turn himself back in.
Yo.
he had got out on a bail. You know what I'm saying? And when he got out on that bail, he said, all right, bet, you got you. Sign this, sign that, sign that, sign that. I'm your friend now. And to be honest with you, it probably was Shook's ploy, but for him to start with Biggie Smalls about who shot him, that took America off the fact that Tupac went to jail for rape. Even though he didn't rape the girl, but that took the...
Nah, he ain't rape her. Yeah. No.
That took the focus off of that.
No. That's facts.
Nobody cared about that no more.
Nah, nobody cared about that
Biggie because Tupac became the victim.
Yeah,
he became the victim. They set me up. My friend set me up. Biggie Smalls set me up, and it worked. But they got him killed. Not by Puff, but living that lifestyle. Now Tupac ain't Brenda Lee the baby no more. He's not the get around Tupac. He's not the now Tupac is talking about busting guns and killing this and killing that. And he played it to Shook.
Yo, you know what? That absolutely did change his whole energy or everything he was putting out. That's facts, yo.
Everything was different.
Yo, give me that shit.
But because
This shit. All right, hey, hold on to this. I'm stepping aside.
And it's not taking shots at Pac, but it's the truth. It worked. It all worked to Suge Knight's advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's music. It's the music industry now. Suge was a smart guy, but he wasn't that smart. But when he first came out in 1 year, you talking about album sales? What they sold at least. Pac even came along. Even at 12 smoking in hip hop. Then what happens, man? He lost his mind. Hottest thing happens. Now you're in jail, but at least had the hottest catalog. See, we see the numbers that they so close to now, but we don't know the deal he signed with Interscope. You know what I'm saying? We don't know Jimmy Levine and them gave him to get on a coupable. You don't money, the studio money, because just because you have the label doesn't mean you got all the money. So you don't understand. Like you had in hip hop, and you lost it because you got sued. You filed for bankruptcy and all this dumb. You had the best cat. You know, when Tupac, by the time Tupac came out on 20 albums sold, Pac, like Pac was just a brand new energy. You know what I'm saying? And the media created this East Coast, West Coast thing. That was just the media. That was all because they needed a story to write off of. Yo, Pac got shot in it, and it worked. I swear to you, it worked. It worked to the point where a lot of artists come out because they fed into that. Like I told somebody the other day that I just said right now. By the time Pac came to Death Row, they was 20 million in. Record sales. Like Pac, it wasn't like them signing Pac did anything for Death Row, but Pac energy it worked because it was a new energy now. Now it's this gangster. Now we could be super gangsters and we're gonna be. This is what we're doing now, and changing the whole narrative is what fucked it up for Death Row. Now they can't do shows now because now they're fighting the shows and they're bringing that 50 Cent aroma around. You're running, but now you got to be tough now. That wasn't Pac. Pac came from Digital Underground.
But more importantly than that wasn't the energy that Pac was letting off. Pac was trying to build. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really listen to a lot of Pac's first albums, that nigga was trying to build. That nigga was trying to create something.
Yes.
Why you just gonna have no bag?
I got the bag here, but I gotta put this in the cut. Yeah. My bad. So Yo, you're so right about that. You know what's so funny? I was on Rikers Island, right? This is a fact.
Right, last story, and then we're gonna go off.
All right.
Finish telling the story.
Right. I went 9-5. 9-5 was a great year for hip hop. Nah, everybody was rapping. Everybody was popping on. Tupac got shot. He turned himself in. He went to jail, right?
Yeah.
I remember this day. You chilling, everybody in the dorm. Tupac, Flavor Flav, and somebody else that took over Hot 97. They kidnapped him. This is after he started talking to Sugar going to see him, I'll bail you out, I do this, I do
I
that.
remember that day. Keep going.
And Tupac did the one thing that worked for him. Call the radio, call Hot 97. Because I remember at that time, Wendy Williams had Dear Mama on the Make It to Break It. This is facts. Dear Mama was on the Make It to Break It. But she came on, when Wendy Williams came on her show, she said the new Tupac song was on the Make It to Break It, Dear Mama. He called Hot 97 and said, yo, Biggie Smalls set me up. He the one that got me shot. Once he did that, the world forgot why he was in jail. You know what I'm saying? And when he calls under there talking all crazy, they went live. He set the stage for when I get out of jail. He set it up already. It's set already because every news media outlet fed into that. Yo, Tupac felt Biggie set him up. Tupac felt Biggie set him up. And what happened? Then he still cried for a while when he was locked up. And then what happened? He gets out of jail. The first thing he does, fuck Biggie Smalls. He set me up.
You know why he was saying that too, though, right? Because one of the niggas had somebody that was locked up was supposedly, allegedly bragging about the shit.
Yeah. But it works when you're going like this. And I come here and go, listen, I got the second highest right now.
Facts.
We can't have Dear Mama Tupac on this label right now. Because remember with MC Hammer. Remember MC Hammer was a total flop at that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now we need this new. We need Bishop. What's the storyline to Bishop? We need Bishop right now. And what happens is Pac going, I know who shot me, but it really what had to do with Bad Boy. But for me to diss them niggas only doesn't matter. These aren't industry niggas. These are just goons I ran around. So I sound, even though I'm taking shots at these niggas, it's not a good storyline because these guys is guys I was around.
Copy.
But if I include the second hottest label in America, it works.
Facts.
Biggie set me up. He knew.
Facts.
What Biggie? You know, it's a good storyline. But now you gotta be the new Pac. What Pac really? He's blood now, and he's walking around with pimp hats, and he's fighting, and he's shaking in the club, and they changed Tupac's storyline, and his storyline got him shot. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's crazy. It's so crazy how the industry is, man. They don't care.
Later, when the battery is dying, we did this. I'm gonna try to make it for the Tonight Show. We're gonna see what happens. I need to do so much